Eastbound, down, loaded up, and wait a minute. Number one, that song's country. Number two, song doesn't even talk about the car. Trans Am, come on, catch me if you can. My highway wonderland. That's more like it. There are plenty of YouTube channels with excellent modelers with excellent production skills. This is not one of them. Welcome to Cable's Creations, a video channel on modeling for the rest of us. Well, this new schedule that I'm living on gets me confused. I actually have gotten some work done on this Trans Am since last filming or the last video release, and was filming it but didn't get an introduction for this new video done. So some things I have done is I did some more sanding and some more priming, and of course more sanding and priming coming up, rinse and repeat. But I also got a lot more parts painted and ready for assembly. All right, got the Uru heated up, and then got the mirrors inside there to make a mold, and let that cool down really nice. Then I'll separate the two halves, put some milliput inside of it, and make me some new side mirrors. I got the engine blue. I think that's pretty close to a Pontiac blue. It done, and I got some flat black, gloss black on the bottom, gloss black on the interior. Did some tire black, or rubber black for the seats. Some gloss black on the steering wheel and the transmission, and just onto that part for prep for metal painting. Also some gloss black on the dashboards. I may try to do things a little different with some parts of the interior, try to get a little contrast in. Kind of like how I'm going to mask off and get those seats same color as the front seats. Okay, got a whole bunch of sanding done. Gonna have to get it into primer again to see how that looks. And also, before I do that, I'll take just a little plastic putty in that gap between the spoiler and the rear. Also gonna need to take down where it says Firebird and kind of chisel that off and sand that down. But and actually that took a whole lot less time than I thought it would. Well, got everything. The first step in terms of getting the engine together is done now. Even got a little bit into the second step, like the headers were supposed to be the second step, but since that was being the same color as the rest of it, I just went ahead and did it. So, making progress. And with the Trans Am body, I think I've got all of the areas pretty well filled and shaped the way I want it. So next up is going to be priming. And since it's going to be a red car, the primer is going to be pink. Well, more body work done. That seems to be a never-ending thing, but I think I really got it good around all of those areas. Don't need to fill that because that's going to be scribed open as a body line. And interesting, there was kind of a step from there to the front, and a lot of work with the file finally got it pretty well evened out. And also discovered the hood would drop down a little too much in the front, so a little thin piece of plastic right there. May end up trimming that off, but as I often end up gluing the hoods, we'll just wait and see. Well, so the Trans Am got some gloss black on the fuel tank so I can get some metal color on it. Then take some masking off, and can get some more work done. Trans Am fuel tank, metal, and if you look, those little strap type pieces are slightly different color. Did those with some of those AK real color pins. All right, I got the engine installed, as well as the most of the exhaust, as well as the rear end, including the leaf springs, and started running into an issue with the exhaust because they only gave me one piece. Number two, it doesn't really look the greatest. So I'm gonna scratch build it with scratch build the rest of the exhaust with some styrene tube and maybe even some wire. I got the wheels inserted into the tires. Tried to get them to go inside the AM or the MPC Trans Am kit, but they wouldn't fit. Luckily, the person I bought the Smokey and the Bandit wheels from sent the tires as well, and those fit. You've got the wheel backs for the rear over there, and I've actually got wheel backs assembled onto the chassis there, trying to make sure that they went on straight. All right, pink primer all the way around. Got it pink from all kinds of parts from both kits, both Christine as well as the Trans Am. I'm gonna let that all dry, and then we'll start getting into some of the red paints. Also, especially on the Trans Am, gonna have to look and see if there's any more body issues to clear up. Not entirely unexpected. Found some issues with this even after all the work done and the priming, but fewer than before. Also got some black super glue trying to fill in that little gap in here, and just from where there's a little indentation that does need to be filled in, because there's an indentation that where that gap is part of the trunk. So the part of the trunk that would actually lift up. So more fill, sand, and prime. I've gotten a whole bunch of filling and sanding done, so I'm going to do some touch-up priming, and hopefully that will be the last of it. and can start moving on to body paint. Well, I was hoping to get a little further along, but Mother Nature had other ideas, so that's where we're going to cut it off. Next time, maybe I hope to have gotten the exhaust system made, and I also hope to have all the color coats done. If I get those things done, probably gonna have to put this project on pause while I wait for the decals. Till then, showing you mine to hopefully make you feel better about yours.